picture.
She did make it home.
Hello and welcome back to another Hogwarts Legacy. Thank you so much for tuning in, and without further ado, let's get it. Let's start with the main mission. Oh, let's locate it. Okay, I think that's the closest one.
See if there's something you need. That's been a pleasure.
Yeah, I don't need anything. Oops. So one. Is there more? Or did I just miss this one last time? Oh, okay. Let's have a look.
Revelio.
Wait.
I thought
just-
my owl might pique your interest.
Don't mind me just taking a nap.
I came as soon as I could.
I'd been so distracted by the scriptorium and Slytherin's book that I'd almost forgotten what it was that struck me about that triptych. This is the view painted on the canvas that was left on it.
That's incredible. You know this area well.
And while I was waiting for you, I scouted around and discovered an abandoned mine nearby, surrounded by Ranrock's loyalists.
Do you think there's a connection to the triptych?
I've no idea, but perhaps they're searching it, the way they did Brookwood Castle and Isidora's Manor. How do we want to handle this?
We need to see what they're doing. I say we take them head on. Let's bury some enemies.
Very well.
And I still have that rune symbol we found on the triptych. If there is a connection, I suspect we'll see that symbol again.
After you.
Is it down this way? Okay. Yeah, down this way.
There they are, up ahead.
I'll let you lead.
Oh, of course, ladies first.
Kill anyone in trouble. That was meant for me.
What are you doing?
Oh, don't mind me. I'm just throwing things.
Revelio.
Let's see, is there anything worth taking? No?
All of Ranrock's loyalists deserve the same fate. Nice work.
Revelio. Revelio.
Magic is odd. Okay.
This is going well.
We make a good team.
We do at that.
Further
Once
down the
again,
line.
we could fight our way through, or be discreet.
Know which one I
Oh! Take that. And that. And that. And that.
Won't get away with that.
Ooh.
And the fun is over.
Fun
Ooh.
is a relative term.
It is. And that was relatively fun.
No, nothing in. Oh, no, did I? Oh, it's just a bone. Okay. Fine, that's fine. Let's go. We'll go guns blazing. Let's go.
For better or for worse, we're in. This mine looks like a tomb.
It was closed after accidents were
Rebellion.
reported. Now I see why.
Wondering whether I can jump it.
Rebellion.
Should we risk it? Yeah. No sweat. Could have used the broom door. Ooh.
I don't see any goblins in these webs.
Too disgusting for even a spider to prey on.
Okay, here we go.
One less human to worry about. I won't rest until you're dead.
Ooh.
Too many. They definitely think there's something here they want. Rebellion.
Okay.
That ledge is awfully high. Any ideas?
Most definitely. I got a thing or two up my sleeve. Was it this one? Yeah. Is it? I think it's here. I don't know. Just yeah. Let's have a look.
Rebellion. It's no wonder spiders give people goosebumps.
Could be the hairy legs, or the soulless eyes, or the venomous fangs, or any number of endearing qualities, really.
Okay.
Smashing.
Should have thought to conjure stairs.
Okay, so not that way. Let's see back here. Oh, switch to attack spell.
Rebellion.
Anything good here? Okay, nothing worthwhile. Let's go up top. And it seems like there's a bridge
Bridge
here.
has seen better days.
Needs fixing. job done. Most definitely it's in better days. Oh. Okay. Okay, that didn't last that long. Okay. No? Alrighty.
We're making quick work of them.
Professor Hecat would be proud. Revelio.
She would at that. Ranrock's loyalists have all but declared war.
Oh crap.
Lumos.
I knew I saw. Okay. Not that interesting.
We've still not seen a single rune symbol.
I think we're going to be a bit distracted from runes for a moment.
An unwelcome distraction.
We have another fight on our hands.
Why am I not surprised?
I deserve better than my troll duty.
Let's go.
How nice of you to stop.
We're not finished yet.
Oh man, that's way OP. OP. Try that. One for size. No? No?
We certainly cleared the room.
You're not a bad chap for a Slytherin.
You Gryffindors don't have a monopoly on bravery. Rune symbol above the cabin door.
Ranrock's loyalists never knew to look for it. Revelio.
Anything else here worth taking? Oh, here we go. I guess not.
I wouldn't be surprised to find a couple more runes.
Oh, I see. Oh, hang on. That's why that is there. Okay, notice. Oh. That web was getting in my way. That web is getting in.
Wasn't expecting that.
Revelio.
Let's go. Oh. Okay.
What do you have there?
A journal entry by Isadora.
Hopefully it will help us unravel more of this mystery.
Sebastian, I think I found something. A canvas piece.
Brilliant. Our efforts weren't in vain after all. Still,
Revelio.
something about this place feels odd.
Nothing interesting here. Oh, hang on.
Confringo.
What?
Revelio.
Okay, that's nothing.
If the triptych led us here to find this bit of canvas, we can probably assume that Isadora Morganach was here.
She seems to have been everywhere.
But if she was using the Undercroft and the cellar beneath her manor in Feldcroft, why would she create this space?
And why hide it behind cryptic rune symbols? And ancient magic that no one but you could see?
Isadora and Percival Rackham, another of the Keepers, could see traces of ancient magic too.
Rackham? I haven't heard his name before.
His are some of the memories I've seen. I don't think he and Isadora saw eye to eye on how this magic should be used.
This is all rather baffling. Let's take the canvas back to the triptych. Perhaps the answers are there. This place is odd, to be sure, but I'm fascinated by it. Now, for the trek back out of here and to Hogwarts.
Unless we can find another passageway to the Undercroft. Let's have a look around.
And there you go. Nice and easy.
And now for the moment of truth.
It has to fit. Please tell me you recognize the location in this bit of canvas.
The good news is I do, in fact.
And the bad news?
We're in for more trouble. I know that coast. Ranrock has taken over a huge mine in the surrounding area. Marrenweem has suffered for it. It's as bad as Feldcroft's become. Should we head there now?
We should wait.
Why?
All this time, we've been a step behind Ranrock. I may know someone who could help us get ahead.
Who is that?
Someone who knows Ranrock personally. They asked me not to mention their name to anyone.
A goblin? Tell me I'm wrong. You know goblins cursed my sister to shut her up. Said she should be seen and not heard.
I do, but not all goblins.
Not all goblins what? Have you forgotten Feldcroft? Have you forgotten the mine we just went through?
No, Sebastian, I haven't. You're not listening to me.
Why would I listen to someone so ignorant?
Perhaps your uncle was right about you. You don't know when to stop.
Oh, I do know when to stop. Unbelievable.
Did I just level up? I most definitely did. No. Yeah, that's okay, I guess. Okay. Yeah, I'm not into that. Okay, I don't have a multicast on now. No. Yeah. I think that's the best bet. Okay. Oh, sorry. Oh, I need to see what other quests. Main quest. Okay, let's go on this one. Let Sebastian cool off a bit. Okay.
I used to help out at the Three Broomsticks when I was younger.
Actually, whilst I'm still here, let me quickly go and sell some things.
Defense against the dark arts.
Oh, come on, you can do better than that.
It is wonderful to see you back here.
Where you at? No, not there. Are you around the counter? Oh, here you go.
Oh, perhaps today you have something you'd like Penny to sell for you?
Most definitely. Let's make some cash. Yeah, I don't know. Nice.
Penny wishes you safe and wondrous travels.
Okay. Now that's done. Let's go and see if I can find some more of the rare materials to upgrade my armor. And then we'll go to the main quest. Come on, come on, come on. Yeah.
Come in. Sorry if there's a smell. New batch of toad-hide.
So I'm gonna take
You
that.
could never go wrong with those. Good choice, I'd say.
I'm gonna take that. Yeah. Okay.
I'll not mind seeing you here again. Consider yourself welcome.
Right. And now, back to the main quest. Oh yeah.
I had plenty of opportunity to pursue.
I didn't keep you waiting, did I?
Not at all. I was just at the post office. Gran told me to expect a package, but it looks as if she forgot to send it. She didn't send me an owl this week either. Perhaps she's busy with her research.
What was she sending you?
Only some feed she's been developing. I was going to give it to Professor Howen for the measles.
What kind of research is she doing?
It varies from week to week, but it's always to do with creatures. Last week she was studying leg knots in plimpies.
What did you find out about the dragon you were tracking?
I realized that she didn't know the poachers had her egg, so when she left Horntail Hall, she would have headed straight to her nest. I went back to the tent and tracked her flight.
How do you track a dragon long after she's gone?
Tree canopies, burn marks, things like that.
Well done. You certainly know what you were doing.
I can't be certain, but I have an idea of one place she may have been heading. I thought we might go and see it for ourselves.
Of course. Shall we leave now?
If that's all right. I want to see how she's faring if she had a collar on. And she's likely frantic about her egg. Here we are. I do think this is where we'll find her. The terrain's typical of where the breed would nest. I suspect it's how the poachers found her to begin with. They likely camped here and logged her patterns. Perhaps nabbed her first and then her egg. Dragons are hard enough to wrangle, let alone maternal ones.
You got all of that from simply standing here.
You'd be surprised how easy it is to think like a poacher. Shall we see if she's home? We only need to return her egg.
That sounds straightforward enough.
We should be in and out. Then we can be finished with the poachers once and for all.
If you're right about finding her here, how do we go about returning the egg?
Her nest will likely be in the heart of her den, which she will be keeping guard over. It might also be more charred than anywhere else, I imagine.
I don't suppose you've thought about keeping it, have you?
No. It belongs to her. Keeping it will make me just as bad as the poachers.
Well then, let's find our dragon and return her egg.
Wonderful. If she sees us flying about, she might take it as a sign of aggression or food. We should stay on foot. Oh, and one more thing. Let's not agitate her. Goodness knows she's been through enough already. I'm ready when you are.
Just wondering whether that egg is gonna be a phoenix or something. Let's go. Okay.
There she is, above us. She did make it home safely. Oh, good. It looks as if she wasn't collared like the other dragons.
Okay. And how do you think we're gonna go about turning her egg? Huh? Oh. Okay.
Poor thing must be worried sick, wondering what happened to her egg.
Okay.
For what it's worth, she doesn't seem to have spotted us yet.
Let's hope it stays that way. At least until we've done what we came to do.
Crap. That didn't go as planned.
I wonder how many they brought to capture her. At least 10 usually.
Crap.
There she is again.
She's breathtaking.
Yeah, breathtaking.
From a distance.
Oh.
Repair.
Fantastic.
Yeah, that never gets old. Okay. Nothing here to concern about.
I wonder how good her eyesight is.
I beg your pardon?
I don't imagine the poachers fed her well. And from a distance, we probably look exactly like sheep to her. Hebrideans love sheep.
How lucky for us. Watch your step.
Suppose down?
Stop to pick up a grapple.
Or just raring for a fight.
Quiet, what was that?
Okay.
domain. She'll make sure we know it. Keep at it.
She isn't making it easy.
Not a warm welcome.
It's a little too warm, if you ask me. I don't suppose she'd listen to reason.
I'd normally try, but we're well past that. Get to that opening below her. She's leaving! Quickly!
Brilliant.
Okay.
There's the nest. We're almost there.
Seems like I need to go around.
Why is every bridge here broken?
Yeah,
Repair it.
my thoughts exactly.
If we just return her egg, we can hopefully make it out without too much fuss.
Use the Oh. Okay. All right.
That was
That
brilliant. And did you see how clever? She left us perfectly unharmed.
Creatures are a lot cleverer than most people realize.
That's what Gran always says. The important thing is that we survived it. And we returned her egg. Thank you for doing this with me. Wouldn't blame you one bit if you wanted to head back to the castle and never think about dragons again.
Shall we head back? I'm ready if you are.
I am. After our dragon rescue at Hauntowl Hall, I half expect to be ambushed by poachers any time I'm not in the castle.
Understandable. We did sabotage their fighting ring and steal a dragon egg from them.
True. True. So why haven't they come after us? It's not like them to let things lie. Unless
what?
Unless they haven't let things lie. Oh no, I can't believe I didn't see it. We need to leave. I need to send an owl. How could I have been so blind?
We should speak with Mr. Bickle's friends. I believe I can sneak away without drawing my mother's eye. Meet me near Hogsmeade, and we will devise a plan.
Next main quest, I suppose. Oh. Let's go back and see if I can upgrade some of my things before we head into another fight. Better thinking, sorry, right?
Dick thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
No. View upgrade. Of course, Phoenix Feather. Where am I gonna get Phoenix Feather? No. Of course not. Oh. Alright, I'll take it. And oh, hang on, what does this one have? Okay, ancient magic, no problem. And ancient magic. Done. Oh, hang on, 55. What? Is it this one? Yeah. Fence. That will go by 3. Okay. Fine. What about the questies? Map chamber. Wait, what? Okay.
Welcome back.
Hello, Professor. I have news. The goblins are looking for something. Another repository. They've built drills to help with their search.
Most troubling.
Are these repositories like the broken container I found at Rookwood Castle?
They are. I fear we have no time to lose. Have a look at the map. Fortunately, the next trial is fairly nearby.
It's Hogwarts.
As you know, I was headmistress in my time. My portrait hangs in the headmaster's office. In fact, I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival. And I'll confess that I wondered about you.
Wait, is the next trial in the headmaster's office?
It is. I had hoped that when the time came, the occupant of that office would be of help to us. Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself. You'll need to access the office while he's away.
I understand. Very well. We'll find some way to get in.
Good. I shall meet you in my portrait there. Until then.
Hang on. 1, 2, 3. Surely this should be another one. Coming soon, I'd imagine. Let's have a look.
Perhaps Professor Fig will know what to do.
No, check Hogsmeade. No biggie. Games nowadays sure have some graphics on
Are you
them.
ready to put an end to Harlow?
I'm ready to do what's needed to take Harlow down. I know you have a plan.
We must gather information from the friends of Mr. Bickle that Archie and Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Agabus Filbert, Otto Dibble, and Mr. and Mrs. Rabe.
All right.
I suggest that you speak with each of them while I head to the Hogshead. I saw some Ashwinders heading there. And as my mother would never go near the Hogshead, she is less likely to learn of my activities than if I were to wander the village questioning its residents.
Where am I to find these friends of his?
I do not know about Mr. Rabe, but his wife, Daisy, is often in Hogsmeade, as is Agabus Filbert. And Otto Dibble, he works at Gladrags, so you will likely find him there.
What sort of information am I trying to gather from these people?
They may know what evidence Mr. Bickle had against Harlow, or they may have evidence of their own. We simply need to know whatever they know.
Very well. I'll speak with them. See what I can learn.
I knew I could rely on you. We need to know how they are being blackmailed by Rookwood and Harlow. Meet me here after you have spoken with them. Hopefully, by the time you return, I will be able to move a bit more freely.
Mrs. Rabe should be nearby.
Up top, maybe?
Oh, Isco, what have I done?
Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I might speak with you about Theophilus Harlow. I'm a friend of the Bickles and I'm trying to gather evidence against him.
Poor Joanna and little Archie. And now Harlow has taken my darling Isco.
What do you mean? Why?
I'm a security guard at Gringotts, and my husband is a curse breaker for them. Harlow approached me about helping him extort my colleagues into giving him treasures from the vaults.
And you declined?
Of course I declined. Repeatedly. I thought they'd given up, until I came home one night and found my husband gone, and a note affixed to my door with a knife. The note stated that I only had a few days to reconsider helping with some banking needs, and that my husband would appreciate it if I acted quickly. But the help Harlow wants is help that I cannot give, and my dearest Isco is paying the price.
Why wouldn't Harlow extort your husband?
Isco's job is even more removed from the vaults than mine. He travels the world for the bank. He could do nothing for Harlow. I'm the one in the bank on a daily basis, which evidently makes me an enticing target for blackmail.
Have you helped Harlow since your husband was taken?
No. I'm worried sick about Isco, but he'd never want me to compromise my integrity. I also know that he's extremely clever. That said, I was hoping he would have escaped by now. It makes me concerned as to why he hasn't.
Are you sure the note means that your husband was kidnapped?
What else could it possibly mean? Besides, I came home to find that someone had trampled the daisies in our garden. It may sound silly, but those were Isco's pride and joy. He would never have let that happen.
Thank you, Mrs. Rabe. Knowing the lengths that Harlow will go to is helpful, albeit more than disturbing.
Mr. Bickle was trying to help us, but now he's gone. I don't know what to do.
I shall do all I can to get evidence against Harlow, Mrs. Rabe.
Very well. Here's the note I received. You must be careful as well. Please don't put yourself in danger.
Some evidence worth hanging on to.
Thank you. I hope it's not too late.
Now to find Mr. Bickle's other two friends. Otto Dibble works at Gladrags. I should check there.
Please tell me you didn't take it. But perhaps...
Mr. Dibble, may I speak with you? It's about Theophilus Harlow.
I've nothing to say about him. May I interest you in a stunning cravat today?
Please, sir, I would like to help. I spoke to Mrs. Bickle.
You know the Bickles? All right. But we must be discreet. Can't have Mr. Hill hearing this.
I know Mr. Hill. He was kind to me the day of the troll attack.
Oh, he's a good man. But even he wouldn't understand about Harlow. It started a few weeks ago. I was distracted, reading a note, when you-know-who came into the shop. I hid the note behind the counter and offered to help him. He stared at me for a moment, then asked me to check on an order he'd placed. I went into the storeroom to check on what turned out to be a non-existent order. When I returned, he was holding the note.
What was in the note?
It was a note from Rosie Hill, Mr. Hill's daughter. You see, we've been, well, secretly engaged these past 6 months. We haven't told Mr. Hill yet. I dare say he has higher hopes for her. Harlow advised me in no uncertain terms that my relationship with Rosie, not to mention my employment here, depended upon my cooperation.
What did he ask you to do?
It all happened so quickly. In an instant, he took a very expensive scarf from the counter, pocketed it, and smiled. He said, "Your secret is safe as long as I can supply my lady friend with delightful items like this every so often." I've been able to cover for his requests until now with some creative bookkeeping, but I can't keep it up for much longer. I'm terrified to say anything. I could never live without Rosie.
Could you give me a bit more detail about the note that might help me to identify it should I come across it?
It's on Rosie's special pink stationery. It has her monogram at the top, RH. That's how Mr. Hill would know it was real.
What have you been doing to keep the extortion a secret?
Well, as I mentioned, creative bookkeeping. And I've also been trying to cover the costs with my own savings, but I'm running out of money. Of course, none of this bodes well for my efforts to improve my circumstances and be worthy of Rosie.
I met Mr. Hill the day of the troll attack. He was kind to me. Why don't you just tell him?
He's a lovely man. But when it comes to Rosie, I fear he loses all perspective. He'd see this as a grave betrayal. I'd lose my job instantly, and Rosie as well.
Thank you for telling me. I'm gathering evidence to take Harlow down.
I would love nothing more than to see him rotting in Azkaban, but be careful. He's an awful man and incredibly dangerous. As for Rosie's letter, should you happen upon it, I have committed it to memory. You may destroy it immediately.
Understood.
Now hurry off before Mr. Hill returns. Where were we?
We're on the right track. Now to find the last of Mr. Bickle's friends.
Come on. No. Let's go.
Agabus Filbert must be around here somewhere.
Here we go.
Hello there.
Excuse me, Mr. Filbert. I wondered if I might speak with you about your dealings with Theophilus Harlow. I hope to ease Mrs. Bickle's mind by gathering evidence against him.
Tragic, what happened to Bickle. He wanted me to speak out against Harlow for an act of violence committed against me. But I feared Harlow's retaliation, and so I refused.
If you had spoken out against him as Mr. Bickle asked, perhaps Harlow would be locked away by now.
Perhaps. But perhaps I would have suffered a similar fate.
You said that Harlow committed an act of violence against you. Could you tell me what happened?
Before my extraordinary wife, Dulcibella, passed away, she had just completed a small book of poetry. As a surprise for her birthday, one she never had the chance to celebrate, I had the book beautifully bound and plated in gold. One day, Harlow came calling to punish me for having spoken out against the Neanderthals that comprise Rookwood's lot. Before I knew it, I'd been petrified, and Harlow was rifling through my home. He found the book of poetry, with its exquisite gold plating. I watched helplessly, lying there in my entranceway as he walked away with the book, laughing as he went. I was shaken to my core. Still am, to be honest.
I imagine you fear Harlow retaliating again. But do you mind if I share this information with Officer Singer?
I suppose I have no choice. This extortion can't go on forever. You can pass it on to anyone who may be willing to help. Harlow does not like people talking, as you already know.
I've spoken with Mr. Bickle's friends. Now to find Natty.
Nope. There. Ooh, sorry. Come on, where are you at?
Natty to be late. She said she was going to the Hogshead. Perhaps I'll find her there.
Are you kidding me? Do this, do that, go back, or come on.
Can't imagine how
No. Up top.
Natty must be around here somewhere. Revelio.
That's all.
Natty's wand. She can cast without it. She wanted me to find this. She's in trouble. Revelio will show me where she was taken. Revelio.
Nosy little students get what's coming to them.
I wonder if it's... oh no. Hang on. So it's that way, that way. I don't know, it started here. Going through there. Let's not go for the shop again. Going here, going out.
Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her. Footprints led to this room. There must be another way forward. The hidden door.
Of course.
Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly.
Alright. I guess I'll stop here and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching and bye bye.